Hello again. This is Divine Phoenix with Unilum, and just wanted to share with you guys some oracle cards that I drew today before doing my first video for the website. So just different things that came up for me and what kind of messages I need to hear almost to give me the courage to do so. But the first, this is out of the deck of Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle. So if you guys are familiar with that, or if you can see that, one of my favorites. I love the artwork. And again, kind of connects to the sacred frequencies and geometry that even just looking at a lot of the artwork can have some healing benefit to it. So the first one I drew was Gaia. If you guys can kind of see that. Okay, and the message below is that the frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. The second one was communication. So very cool, and something that I definitely want to do effectively for this channel. And it was the frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. And then lastly, with this deck was compassion. It's another really cool card. And it talks about the frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and to be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our heart and into the world. So those were really cool cards. And then I went to my tried and true deck, and probably one of my favorite oracle decks is the Sacred Rebels Oracle by Alana Fairchild. Very well-known person as far as oracle decks are concerned. But this one's been coming up for me a lot. And so I was actually going to read this oracle message again, but even before starting this channel. And I was kind of asking for a message that I needed with regards to the purpose of this video, the purpose of this channel, and to come across as genuine and authentic and to communicate effectively kind of the message, so that anybody who listens to this would have the highest and greatest good. And again, this message has come up for me many times before, and it was the one that basically popped out of the deck. I just can't even make this up. But it's called Against the Grain is the card, and I've gotten this many, many times. And it's kind of a woman swimming underwater against the tide or against what it is. And I'll read for you this whole excerpt, again, from the Alana Fairchild's Sacred Rebels guidebook, because it's pretty, for me, it was pretty striking. So see if any of this means anything or can resonate with any of you. So it's called Against the Grain. You want birds to be able to fly underwater. You want love to trump power. You want humanity to relate to each other as equals and to recognize the sacredness in you and in the world around you. You want to unleash the beauty that hides in even the ugliest of scenes or sentiments. You want to make possible what others say cannot be. You are a radical dreamer, a sacred rebel, and you bring the light of a more positive future to this world. However, this can have its burdens. Deep within you may feel that you don't really fit in with the rest of the world. Perhaps your sense of how things can be and how they really are is so different to the smaller minds or more fearful hearts of many others that you are rarely received for all that you offer. This might make you feel frustrated, thwarted, or lonely at times. The universe so loves you for your unusual take on things, for the quirkiness in you that dares to honor that which is different and renders the impossible possible. You must never, ever lose your unusual ways and become dry, serious, appropriate, and conventional, not even for appearance sake. For you would lose your essence. You are here to show that life is about so much more than conventional success. This oracle comes with a special message for you. You are someone who lives and breathes in the depths of created waters. You need to lose yourself to the flow of music, nature, dreams, imagination, and fantasy through art and literature, meditation, dance, and in sensual surrender to the sacred waters of the oceans, the river, the lake, or even the bathtub. You must go against the grain. It is just your way. You are not one of the followers, but one of the agitators. However, yours is not a force of disrespectful chaos. You are a loving catalyst, and by simply being yourself, you constantly remind people that there is always another way. This oracle comes with the particular guidance that you are meant to be exactly as you are. You are meant to be the black sheep, the rainbow sheep, or even the wild wolf in the flock of sheep. The daring butterfly spirit calling to the caterpillars, that is you. The price you pay for the gift of individuality is that you must take care of it and guard it so that you are not dulled down and conditioned into playing at being something you are not. If this has happened or is threatening to happen, this oracle brings you comfort. You will always dream of birds that fly underwater. You know that the true nature of your being can never be changed. At most, it could only be hidden for a time. Now is the time to accept who you are and allow your truths to be freely expressed. Don't worry about the effects of going against the grain. When we are who we are in truth, we attract the support, protection, and energy that we need to thrive. Your power comes from aligning your outward self with your inner truth, not with the general consensus. You will then find other dreamers, other wild butterflies, and atypically colored sheep to join you in conjuring better visions for our world. And then it is closed with a healing process, kind of a guided meditation, but an aloud affirmation that says, I honor myself. I honor the truth that I express through my very being. I accept the protection that I am offered so that I may go against the grain from a place of love and as an invitation for others to be open to life. So be it. And that was all the motivation I needed to go through with this. So thanks again, everybody. And I will see you all soon.